Hey guys, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. Thank y'all so much for dropping in today. Ready, Set, Stash, Part 2. This is a collaboration created and hosted by Meg at Chasing Retro. Chasing Retro. If y'all don't know Meg, please go. If you're following me, you need to run. Just stop the video right now. Go to Meg's channel. The link's in the description, and just go hit the follow, like, and subscribe button. Okay, because Meg is one of my favorite creators. She has been virtually since the beginning, I'll tell you that. And when she came up with this collab, I was so impressed. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to jump in. So this is part 2. She did one in September. Let me show it to you. And she has made this so easy, guys. It is so easy. You can do any one of these. And she said that even if it's October, if you want to go back and look at September, you can do September. It's fine. Yeah. And you can do any one of these, all of them, some of them, and you can upload any day, any hour, doesn't matter. The video length doesn't matter. Just tag her in it so she can go throw it. I think she's throwing all of these in a playlist so we can just play them in the background. And I need to remember to do that because I haven't done that yet so I can catch up on everybody's. But anyway, that's September's. We're moving on to October. I only did one in September, but I am thinking of going back and doing the wallpaper one because I have oodles of wallpaper that I'm dying to work with. So today, for today's activity or craft, we are going to do fabric clusters. If you don't know, fabric clusters are one of my favorite things to do. I absolutely love them. And I'm just going to show you my process. Y'all, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I can't tell you. I mean, seriously, this is how I do it. If I see fabrics that I love and I think I want to make clusters out of them, because I love all the fabric, right? I really do. I love all the fabric. But if I see combinations of fabric and it just catches my eye, I will take them and I will throw them in a little baggie. I sure will, until I get ready to sit down and mass make some clusters. And so these came like this. These were, I inherited these remnants of fabric from a friend of mine at work, actually. She's a quilter. And she makes, she's really a seamstress, if truth be told, because she's very talented. She makes lunch bags and cosmetic bags and quilts, and she does all kinds of stuff. So I get her scraps, and I love them. I absolutely love them. So I usually will combine her scraps in a pile for me, like this in a baggie, because I know typically she's going to have some really cool fabrics. So I'll just I'll put them in the bag. When I get ready to come and do something with them, then I'll just pull them out like this, kind of look at them, and then I just go to town and cutting them really and truly. Now, there are several different ways you can do fabric clusters. You can hot glue them together if you want to hot glue them. You can, add buttons and charms and different things like that. Typically what I do is I will sew them. I like to sew them because I like to put, I think the stitch across the top of the cluster is another decorative element. Now, I know buttons and like the little gourd pins with the little beads and stuff like that is also a decorative element, but that's just kind of how I do it. Now, I will sometimes, if I use a cluster in a journal, I will sometimes then go and add like a button or a gourd pin or some type of little jewel or even a little flower or something on it at that time. Usually whenever I make my fabric clusters, I just sit and kind of mass make them. So we're going to look at these today. And I think what we'll do, a lot of the times I do like to use these what did I call them the other day? I kept referring to them, they're pinking shears, but I kept referring to them as something else. And I thought, after I watched the video, I was like, that's not even what they're called. This is how little I know about sewing. And I'm dead serious. Isn't that terrible? And whenever I cut these things, I try to cut so I'm getting a visual element, especially in fabrics that have this kind of like background. So you see that. And then sometimes I'll tear the fabric because I like torn fabric too. I do. I just like all kinds of fabric. This had some, oh, see, I don't even know. What do you call that stuff when you iron it on the back of it? Stabilizer, I think. But I just took the stabilizer off because I don't need that. And nobody's going to be filling the back anyway, so yeah. So you see, I just cut them. And I don't measure. I don't do any of that. Now this one I might tear. Might tear these because I like that little torn look too. A lot. I hope everybody's week went well. It is, well, the day that I'm filming this is a Sunday. And I've had an opportunity. It was beautiful, beautiful weather here in southern Louisiana where I'm at. We don't get many days like this where it's just the right temperature and the sun is shining. It's a little cool outside, you know. It was really a lovely day. We are starting in a little bit of a drought. Yeah. So I would imagine, and this happens a few times a year. So I would imagine we're going to have to watch Burning the Fire Pit because the weather this coming up week, they are actually calling for a cold front. And a cold front for us is, I think the low, is it Wednesday night or Thursday night maybe? Is supposed to be in the 40s. That is, for southern Louisiana, that is a cold front. I know. People in Michigan are like laughing at me right now. I get it, believe me. I spent a little bit of time in Wichita, Kansas a while back. And, yeah, those folks are cold up there. This is not really cold. Okay, I just start putting things together. I really just start putting things together. I mean, it is just that simple. And I layer them in a way until, you know, and I just relayer them until I feel like it looks good. Like this right here, I may do a little smaller. Yeah. See, so I can see all of that. Now, usually I'll do like 5 pieces or 3 pieces. I like the odd numbers, but it seems to me like I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I had more than that. I thought I had more. Huh. Okay, well, that's okay. Because what we're going to do is we'll add another element to it. How about that? I wonder if we could add this. I guess I should bring y'all closer a little bit, huh? Or a lot of the times I do love rickrack. Like I really do. I like rickrack a lot. A lot. I'm not liking that plain Jane stuff right there. Oh, I like that. Okay. So, and then for me, so let's just keep making. So let's do this. And remember how I said cut it to where the visual interest. Don't worry about what you're wasting. Don't even, get in that mindset. Just cut to a point where you are getting the most visual interest out of the fabric itself. That's how I do it. And I just really and truly, this is one of the areas where I just really don't think too much about it. And it seems to work. You know, it seems to go like really well. Whenever I overthink things, whether I'm doing paper or fabric, it almost squashes the creativity that goes into it. Yeah. So let's do, see, I just make it, let me do this. We will take that out. Let me, It's hard to talk and craft at the same time. I've said this before. I admire those folks who can just chat and chat and chat as they're crafting. I'm over here. I ain't doing that. I'm like concentrating real hard. I have a little box of rickrack that I keep all my rickrack in. Sierra from Cooley Craft Corner. I'll tag her channel. She and I have a fascination with rickrack. She's going to be my little featured channel on this video. Yeah, go show Sierra some love. I really do try my best whenever I do mention someone's channel. I do try my best to tag them and encourage others to go and drop by and say hello to them. Okay, let's see. It's got a lot of little polka dots on it. I usually, and I'll tell you guys what I typically do, is I will typically make 5 clusters. I don't know why I do that. Don't ask me. It's just something I've always done. And then I will bag them in the little bitty bags. Let me grab one. I'll show you. This is the little bags that I'm talking about. I get them at Walmart. I can link them for you if you're interested. I think I got those on clearance actually at Walmart. I don't know why they were on clearance at Walmart, but they sell them at other places too. Like I have seen them at Hobby Lobby. I've seen them at a couple of different places, and look, of course, this one is not going to cooperate. Oh, it's going to come completely to the bitter end. I knew it. I have to wind that back up. That's okay. I can do that. Okay. We'll do that. Sometimes, I'll tell you another base that I love to use in my clusters, and that's denim. I love to use denim in my clusters. It makes a really nice base. I do like it a lot. Okay, we got that one. And let's do that. Where's my little floral? Let's see. Ooh. We'll do that one. And then, yes, I'm going to have to do that whole stinking card. That's okay. All right, let's see. Okay. And there you have 5 right there, just done, okay? Now, I'm going to take these over to the sewing machine. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. So, you see, misshapen, different sizes, different patterns. These just happen to be vibrant ones. And they were cool, right? I mean, I think they're cool. I shouldn't be so boastful. I didn't mean that in a prideful way. But I do like them. And then I just stick them 5. Again, no rhyme or reason to why. Stick them in a bag. and I throw them. I have a container full of them. I try to sell them on the Maker's Market too. So if you're interested in that, just email me if you're interested in purchasing any of them. Now, I thought we'd do one more color. I put this, again, this bag is, it's just been in a little container that I put off to the side of different, different patterns that I want to see together whenever I get in the mood to make clusters. So that's just kind of how I do it. Let's see, we might use some of that. This one, oh, I forgot about this. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, here's my scissors. Here's my skizzles. It's gonna be too much. And it takes so little fabric to make clusters. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah. I do not measure. I don't. You can save that to make a cluster. It is amazing to me at how much you can create with so little scrappy pieces of fabric. No joke. I hope y'all are in frame. I can bring y'all in a little bit. Let me try to zoom you in a little bit. Okay. Let's do this little pile. And I intentionally make them, see, those are all getting to be the same size. I need to make some a little longer. I do intentionally try to make some bigger, some small, because as you saw earlier, I took a tiny little piece because it made sense. I want to try to get as much of the patterns visually as you can see on a cluster. Don't worry about this stuff. You can, again, guys, I like the fray. I love the way that looks. So I don't really worry with that. I'll cut off the strings. Now, I'll definitely do that. But I don't really worry with it until after I'm done. After I'm done, then I can sit down and, after it's put together, then I'll pull it apart and just kind of make sure it doesn't have like long strings hanging out. This piece, I think, in fact, I'm almost positive. Yep, almost positive. I got that from the Dollar Tree. Yup, the doll hair tree. Okay, we got that and that. Let's do this. Oh, I love this. This because it's so soft. Yeah. Now we're only making 5, or I'm only going to make 5 on camera, so I won't need all of this. See how all that it's just beautiful to me. Just gives it interest. I found this. Where'd I find that? I actually think I found this piece of yellow thrifting. And I'll tell you, one of the colors, I've gotten more over the last few months because I had to concentrate, had to remember, you don't have much yellow, and I'd have to, really be on the lookout for yellow because it wasn't one that I had a whole lot of. But now, like I said, now I've got like some gingham and like a paisley. I've gotten some different ones now. Yeah. Okay, we'll do this. Do this. I'll do a couple of smaller ones. And I don't cut them completely square. If they're cattywampus, I'm okay with that, we could, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I try to add 5, and for some reason, this is the second batch that I have only, only 4 fabrics in. Usually I try to put 5 fabrics in the bag. But like I said, you can take like the decorative element on the top, and that'd be your 5th one, but I don't know. Kind of like having 5. Do I have anything in here that I can find something? Found some Swiss dot or dotted Swiss. I don't know. I need to Google that. Anyway, so I think we got it. Okay, let's just start putting stuff together. Oh, I love this. Cut that down just a little bit. See, that's all you have to do. Just make it make sense to you. Right? Oh, yeah, that's cute. Okay. Let's do that. Let me cut that off. Just get it out the way. Oh, there's 2 of those on there. Okay, how about that? And then, if we wanted to, we could do some fun red like that. Okay? Let's see. Look, see how this, like I'm saying, it's just cut weird, but, I mean, whatever. No big deal. NBD. NBD. I could sit here literally, and I have, yeah, sat here for hours before just doing this. Isn't that crazy? I know. My channel is the Paper Monkey, and I'm fascinated with fabric. I get it, believe me. I know how crazy that seems. See, this is going to be a bigger one, but I love it. Okay. We're missing what? This one. Okay. That's kind of a contrast right there, huh? Let's take this out real quick. And let's just tuck it. Let's tuck this so it just kind of just peeks out a little bit. I like that. I want to use that. Okay. Now, and I like the variety of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the variety of it is what, because it goes so quickly. Like, I make them so fast and it goes so quick that it's like you don't get tired of it. You don't, like, you move on to the next thing. So visually, it's like you're constantly doing something new. That's what I love about it. Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay, what am I missing, y'all? The blue. Yeah, missing the blue. Not missing. I mean, I don't have to do every one uniformed either. I just do that because I'm me. Because I'm just like that. Just wired that way. Let's see. Okay. Okay. And then that's 3 down. Okay. Let's do this on the bottom. Do that big yellow one. Yes, love it. Just need to get that out of the way. Like I said, typically I'll wait to the end to get all that done, but I want to turn that around because I want to see that red pop out of that. Yeah. I want to see that red pop out right there. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Different. Okay, that's 4. Let's do one more. Okay. I'm gonna take some of that off. I could probably make 55 fabric clusters out of this little bit of material alone. Isn't that crazy? And they're just so cute. That's what I can't get over. They are truly that cute. I walk out of here and I have strings everywhere. But I try to vacuum up every day. Do y'all do that? I have to. Now, there are some days, of course, that I don't, but I really do try to clean it, especially on the weekends. Like, I'm serious. Like, at the end of today, I will make sure that my little shed nanigans is very tidy. Just makes me feel good to know that I've left it tidy. Okay. I'm going to come back and show you what I'm going to do in this stitch. Okay, guys, here's the finished product. And this time, I used a decorative stitch across the rickrack, just to give it, a little more definition, a little more interest. All of them different sizes. These, again, very colorful, but you can do the muted tones if you can do, and I'm sure you've seen other creators do them with the all lace and it's just, and I have some somewhere that I've done with just the all lace and all that, but that's it. I think it's simple. I think if the Paper Monkey can do it, anybody can do it. That's what I always say anyway. But again, guys, thank you so much for dropping into this video. I'm going to bag these up so I can put them with the rest of my stash. And I would encourage y'all to jump into this, even if you don't want to do a video. It's just about making some different things, different types of ephemera to keep in your stash. So anyway, I hope that whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I've had creating these fabric clusters with you all today. Thanks, guys, and we'll chat soon. Bye.